Quick lesson for all of you who want to get into the rap game per se. You know how niggas is always talking about, oh, if you sign your name to a label, they're gonna own you like you're a slave. But once niggas get labels, they do the same thing. Now, this is a perfect example of what's going on with 50 Cent and Young Buck because Buck is still a G Unit artist and he owes the label 2 albums. And we all thought that this was over. We thought Buck had left G Unit from what 50 say, on Instagram and stuff. Like Buck is just trash and they don't associate. But when it comes to legal documents, 50 Cent claims that Young Buck still owes the G Unit imprint 2 albums in addition to the $250,000 that he says he lent Buck at the start of his deal. Now, in October of 2010, Buck filed for bankruptcy and had his assets seized by the IRS due to back taxes. 2 years after he was let go from G Unit. 4 years later, G Unit famously reunited for 2014 Summer Jam. But that same year, Buck inked another 2-year deal with G Unit with a promise to deliver albums. Yet, with all their beef in the way, Buck never pushed out those albums. And in new court documents, 50 Cent says the contract is still valid and Buck has been in violation by uploading and releasing music on his own Cashville Records. And we know everybody tries to upload to YouTube to get the major bag because right here, you can make more on YouTube than you could with an actual rap label. Message! So, here's a big picture of G Unit in their happier times or in their business times. You see Buck on stage with 50 Cent. So this is what I don't get about niggas, man. I know that I'm a real nigga because I would never ever tell you I love you as a brother and go against the grain. Money would never come between that, but apparently that's what happened between 50 Cent and Young Buck. It's all about a bag. Now, because of this, 50 Cent reportedly moved to have Buck's bankruptcy dismissed in order to remove protection of Buck's assets, citing Buck's illegal distributions of G Unit's intellectual property. From July 22nd, 2014 until debtor's arrest and subsequent incarceration on or around December 20th, 2019, a material breach of the recording contract. Now, Deptor uploaded multiple sound recordings featuring his performances on his social media and music streaming platforms, including Without Limitations, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Apple, etc. Now, the motion was denied. However, 50 Cent is still preparing to pursue a civil suit in the middle of Buck's bankruptcy. So this is crazy, man. Maybe 50 could just let Buck go because you would assume 50 Cent has millions and millions of dollars. But this is a petty ass nigga. And I keep trying to tell everybody this music business, money will divide you. I've seen some of the greatest groups of all time break up because of money. And we can go all the way back to the days of Cash Money, the Wu-Tang Clan. It's not one group. Even the Jackson 5 was divided because of money. And that's the root. Well, to love money is the root of all evil. That's what's going on, man. Buck is already suffering. He put himself in a lot of this shit. No cap. But you would think 50 would be the bigger man and just say, fuck you, Buck, go on about your life, whatever you're doing. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't give a damn about that little pocket change because that's what it seems like to me. But 50 is a petty-ass nigga. Let's not forget. 50 Cent didn't even want to pay Rick Ross money that Rick Ross actually won or Rick Ross's baby mom won in court. 50 said he was broke. So the nigga's so petty, man. He don't like to take a L in no way. And I don't think this will end on a good note. Subscribe.